Hello, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
How exciting has today been?
Well, for you, how exciting was it? That's what we want to know. So you've come to us mid-rehearsals, just before we go into the Emerald Theatre and take it to the stage. We are fairly well rehearsed at this stage. It's really exciting. We're doing costume fittings. We've pretty much got the show down-ish at the moment, so it's starting to take shape. It's really exciting.
What has been the funnest process of this entire, to be able to do Diamonds and Dust?
I think one of the most exciting things for me is the costumes. Am I allowed to say that? But also meeting such an incredible, skilled cast. It's like they're from all over the world. We have people with circus backgrounds. We have obviously our fabulous dancers and cast. We've got Dita coming soon. So excited. Amazing Tosca, who is the brains or part brains of this project, who is just such a firecracker and has such a clear vision of this, which is amazing. It's a really exciting project to be on.
So how did you get involved in it?
I feel like it's okay to say that I was kind of headhunted. My name was put in a hat by a few people. Tosca was actually a Steps fan, and she knew of my theatre background. The producers knew of me, and it was kind of one of those cases where, are you available and would you be interested? And I was like, oh, Dita Von Teese, hell yeah.
Have you met Dita yet?
I haven't met Dita yet, no. She's busy in Vegas at the moment, as you do. So we'll be seeing her sort of last minute when she just drops in and creates the rest of this fabulous show and puts the final piece into it.
So when she does actually come, that'll be your final proper rehearsal, right? Does that make it a bit on edge where you're like, oh no, that you haven't fully done everything yet when it comes to rehearsal period, like the period of the rehearsal side?
No, we've got this. Literally, yeah. This is a well-organised machine. We just do our bits, and we know exactly where Dita's going to be. We've got a little stand in. Yeah. We also have her alternate who's going to be around quite a lot as well, who's fabulous. Yeah. Didi Derriere. Have you met her? No, she's fabulous. So, yeah, so many exciting people on this show.
Without giving too much away, what would you say is your favourite scene, or what scene do you reckon is going to look amazing on stage?
Oh gosh, that's really hard to say because there are so many different elements to this show. I think the first half is like more of a storytelling part about Kitty Leroy, because she's a real historical person around the times of Annie Oakley and Calamity Jane that we don't really know so much about. So it's more about that and flashbacks and how we fuse the burlesque about what Kitty Leroy used to do. So we've got a beautiful burlesque act there. And then the second half is finishing off the story and then a bit more interactive audience participation. You'll be doing little card games with us. Yeah, we're going to see you up close and personal.
I'm excited. I'm coming to the press night, so I'm very excited for it. If you could choose a scene that you would happily not be a part of, when it comes to when it comes to burlesque stuff, it can be maybe a bit raunchy. If there's this one scene you wouldn't want to do, what scene would it be?
Oh no, I'm here for it. This is real burlesque. This is real burlesque by real burlesque artists. We are having a little piece of Vegas in sunny old London. It's going to be something really incredible. I think this is the big part of why Tosca and Dita wanted to do this project, because it's real burlesque, written by women who do the actual show, about women who do this. That's why it was a big draw for me to do that sort of project. So there's nothing that I wouldn't want to be a part of.
Well, actually, I was going to say, because I don't know much about burlesque, but it's in the UK we don't have much of that here.
We do have burlesque here in the UK, but I think it is more of a different style from what I've heard from Tosca. So it's going to be bringing more of a Vegas vibe to London, which is going to be incredible for us and a real novelty for people to come and see as well.
What skills have you learned?
I think what I'm bringing to the show is obviously my West End experience, my musical theatre experience, my storytelling. I'm going to be able to do some songs, put my dancing shoes back on as well, as you've seen today, and just keep the story going, keep that ball up in the air and bring some fun and some great entertainment.
If there was one step song you could put in the show, what step song would that be?
Well, it would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, wouldn't you? Because we're Western. I got to the rehearsals, and because it's a Wild West theme, I was like, again, I've been like cast in a show that's to do with the Wild West. This is my life.
Well, it's such an iconic song, isn't it? Like, I still remember the routine.
Well, we might be playing it, as part of the background music at some parts, because Tusk was like that. We have to get some step songs in. So,
could we see the band coming for the press night?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, not everybody's available, but we will have a few little members come and support me. Absolutely. There will be coming on different dates as well. So yeah.
Also, when it comes to steps as well, can we expect more music? Can we expect more tours?
Well, at the moment, we're very busy with Here and Now. Our tour for the musical is going out starting in September, which is going to be a 10-month UK tour, which we're supporting. We're very, very proud of. They're in rehearsals at the moment, so that's our big news at the moment. Steps are very busy, looking after our baby. It's an iconic moment for us.
Pete Waterman, he's got a big part on Here and Now, hasn't he?
So, Here and Now was a band decision years and years ago. We just said, okay, we really need to musical. The music lends to musical theatre. We've seen this happen before, and we'd really, really love for it to happen. It's been a long process. We've had lots of people come and go, scripts come and go, and now we've got the best team that we could ever dream of. And the show has come out better than we expected. We did our 3-week previews in Birmingham last year, and it went down an absolute storm. We are more than proud of this project, and how lovely and iconic to have a musical.
When it comes to music as well, have you noticed the change? Obviously, there is a massive change in music from when you first started to now. But has that been is it weird when you think back? Because I've still got your cassettes, not even a CD. I've got cassettes of your first album.
Yeah. I mean, music in general changes all the time, but it also goes back and reflects what has been in music for years. With Steps music, we were never in fashion, so we'll never go out.
No, I would say you're in fashion. You guys are the most fashionable band. And your clothes as well, always on point.
Iconic. I don't know. You certainly notice them. Give people something to see. Yeah.
Actually, when you said about the clothes on this as well, you're looking forward to wearing all the costumes. You guys do have great clothes in the band as well. If you could pick out a favourite iconic fashion moment from Steps, what would it be?
Okay, so my favourite moment probably from Steps would be the Deeper Shade of Blue video when we were in the latex uniforms, and funnily enough, the lady who made those was part of this team for Diamonds and Dust, and she said, "Oh my God, I made you these costumes." I went, "These costumes?" She was like, "That, yeah," and I was like, "That, hi again." 20 years later, that's so crazy.
What was it like doing that music? What was your favourite music video when it comes to Steps?
I think that one again. I think another favourite for the band, video-wise, would be It's the Way You Make Me Feel, because we did that in beautiful surroundings. We got to have period costumes, well, kind of, and our lovely little fan choreo that's tagged all over, so that's really fun.
Would you be having many fan choreos here for this show?
I do get to have a fan moment in this one, which I'm really glad, because obviously I'm not a burlesque artist, I won't be doing that side of it, I'm narrating, but I do get to have a little fan moment, so I'm excited about that.
What would you say is the difference between being on stage at the O2 and being in a theatre?
Being in a pop band situation, being at an arena and a theatre, I think are completely different, and I think that's why I'm blessed to have both of them in my life. I think, obviously Steps on stage is an incredible experience. We're so blessed and so lucky to still have that as part of our lives. It's huge, it feels big. We've got such an amazing fan base that's still supporting us and still asking us to go out, which is incredible. But theatre is for me, it's personally learning new skills, being around people, challenging myself as an actor, as a singer, as a dancer, and just meeting incredibly skilled people who just make me a better artist. Yeah. And
also we got you guys are going to be at the new theatre, which used to be Proud. It's now called the Emerald, is it?
Yeah.
What's that? Have you been inside yet?
So Proud Embankment is now being reconfigured. We've gutted it, and it's now going to be the official Emerald Theatre London. It's going to be really beautiful. I've not actually stepped inside yet. We weren't allowed, so it's still being built in places. But the photos and the videos that we've had so far just looks so luxurious and bougie. We love it. Yeah, so much fun.
Because I've been to Proud before, and I can't really imagine how it would change, but
Yeah. Oh, you have to look at the photos on the wall.
I did actually briefly look at them, and I was like, how have they done that?
So it's literally they've gutted it and started again. And we have, I don't know if we're allowed to tell you about all the different things on the stage. I might have to hold my breath on that one so you can come and see us.
Actually, what secrets can we expect from the show? Whilst we're on that topic. There's something that you can give away.
So, secrets?
We expect confetti.
Confetti?
Fire.
Oh, well, let me tell you. Okay, so we're definitely going to have fire.
Okay.
So I was recording one of the songs for the show, and Tusk was saying, okay, we need to be like, this needs to sound bigger. And I was like, okay, what's happening on stage? He was like, that big fire circle, people dropping from the ceiling, and I was like, okay, great. I get to stand on the Juliet balcony while they do that and get that busy. So, oh yeah, it's going to be wild.
When you get to first meet Dita as well, what is the first thing you're going to say to her?
Hello, Queen.
You teach us some steps moves. Can we get that on video as well?
Should we get Dita doing tragedy?
Please, oh my word, on the night, on press night.
I think she'd probably enjoy that, to be honest. She's game. She's real fun, and she wants a really up and happy sort of atmosphere with everyone. It's all about party. It's all about celebration and joy. So all the crystals, all the feathers. It's for a joyful experience.
And when it comes to the runtime as well, are you doing 6 days a week?
It's 9 shows a week, babe.
9 shows a week. Oh my word, how do you get in preparation for 9 shows a week? And how, because I've been to many plays and I always think, wow, this is not the first show they've done this week, but it always seems like the first show. How do you get into that headspace of having to give basically like the first performance of your life every single day?
I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years now, kid. No, I'm a huge fan of theatre, and I actually really enjoy the graft. People might think I'm weird for that, but I think you have to be a certain type of person to want to do this sort of thing. I think you bounce off your cast members. I think, we all want it to be a really great experience for our audience. Doing live theatre, you never know whether it's going to go completely seamlessly, so like being on edge a little bit is exciting and fun. But yeah, it's going to be a good graft, but we're going to show you some real fun stuff.
And then I know haven't got much time, but when it comes to the future, what else can we expect from you? We know we got Here and Now, we got this, but anything else in the pipeline?
So as per normal, I'll be going on to do panto this year. Got to do my panto thing. It's part of my blood. It's what I do. I've been doing it since I was 6, and I really enjoy it. So I'm going to be performing at Birmingham this Christmas. But more than that, I'm going to have a break in November, and it's going to be my big birthday. So yeah, so I'm going to take some time out, and I'll see you on holiday in the Caribbean or somewhere exotic. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of the rehearsal.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you.
Thank you so much.